I'm Stuart Sorkin, managing member of Business and Legal Advisors, a business and legal consulting firm that works on aligning personal and business goals for a successful future. I have more than 40 years of experience as an entrepreneur, an investor, an attorney, and a CPA. We look at a business in a more holistic approach to help the business develop a long-term strategy for growth by helping establish measurable, achievable goals for the business to create accountability in order to foster the company's strengths and reduce or eliminate its weaknesses. I am the co-author of Expensive Mistakes When Buying, Selling Businesses and How to Avoid Them in Your Deal. I've been a lecturer across the country on subjects of mergers and acquisitions, estate planning, and asset protection. When we work with a client, we first want to compare his financial goals for the long term versus where the company is. If he's lucky enough that the company's business is valued greater than what he will need from it for a successful retirement, then we will look at tax planning, estate planning, and legacy planning potentially. If the business is not going there and it's not meeting the current goals, how are we going to get there? First, we look at whether the partners are rowing the boat in the same direction. A lot of times businesses start off and partners have complementary goals, and over time their goals have changed. And if you have two partners or more partners that are making decisions, they may be making contrary decisions that will really help grow the business or slow the business down. Next question is, can you grow the both business through internal growth, or do you have to become a strategic acquirer? If you're going to become a strategic acquirer, what are you trying to acquire? Are you acquiring personnel? Are you acquiring a client list? Are you acquiring new products? That is a key to a successful acquisition. Also helping the company develop standard operating procedures so when they do the merger, they can integrate the company in a more efficient manner. Part of an acquisition is possibly having to go out to a bank. So one of the things that we also look at is looking at their financial statements. Are they clean? Are they going to make a good presentation to the bank? Is that business bankable today? We also want to assess the cultural issues of the company to understand if there may be a cultural issue that might make mergers with certain types of companies more difficult. Family businesses versus large companies. Has the business created incentives for employees that will allow them to retain their employees in the event of a planned or unplanned exit of the owner? We need to look at those issues. And we also need to look at, does the business have the right people in the right chairs? We represent our clients in all aspects of mergers and acquisitions and the owner's estate and tax planning. We have a national practice that specializes in small to mid-sized businesses. And I would tell you that in today's environment, you need to look at potentially more creative financing because of the stress that has been put on banks due to COVID and the bad loan situation they're going to be forced to deal with over the next year or two. Thank you for listening. Stuart Sorkin, Business and Legal Advisors.